Hello there and welcome to this video about the object class, and where we will talk a bit about some code here to see how the object class works. So first off, I've made a small program here with a class called person. Let's just remove the comment here. And the person class is very simple. So let's see, we got an ID for a person. We also have a name. So that is what is included in this class here. So even though it doesn't say extends object, we don't need to do this because every class in Java will extend the object, even though we don't explicitly provide it. So I don't need to write extends object. It will do this automatically. So we can see we got the ID, we got the name, we have a constructor here, and we got some getters and setters. And if we go to the main method, I can create a couple of persons. Person 1, new person, ID 1, Peterson. Okay, so now we have one person here, and if we create a system out print line, we can see if I write, first off, if I write P1 and I run the program, we can see that it prints out something that looks a little bit strange, but there is a reason why it does it. But you can see it says com.easv.person at, and then some address or hex address. But it's not that friendly. We can see here it doesn't really make any sense if we should present it to the user or something. So it actually just presents the memory address of the object, which is this part here, and then it will write the package name. So it says com.easv in the package, and then the name of the class, so person. So this is because we haven't instructed Java, we haven't told the class how should the class present itself if we want to print it out in a graphical user interface or in a system out print line. So this is where we can use the toString method. And we can see here that if we put a dot here, we have all these built-in methods from the object class. So we have hash code, we have equals, toString, and so on and so forth. So if I put toString here, and it will say unnecessary toString call, and there might be a reason for this. Let's just see what happens if it doesn't change a bit. And the reason why it doesn't change is because when we call toString, it will be on the object class, as we saw here in the detail page. We have this toString, and it will just print out the same because we have not instructed the class how should it present itself when we want to print it out. And this is when we can create another implementation of the toString method. We can create our own customized representation of the toString. So if I write toString, IntelliJ helps me a bit. I have two different options, generate via wizard. I think I can also do like this. So now IntelliJ helped me a little bit. It says public string toString, and then it says override. And override means that I have changed the behavior of the toString. I have provided my own implementation of the toString method. So it will not use the standard one from the object class. Okay, So, and right now it says return super toString. So let's see what happens. It might not change a lot. It doesn't, and we can see if we go to the person class, it says super toString. So this will be super refers to the super class, and the super class is object. But if I change this, let's see if I change it. I want to customize my representation so that it will take the ID, and let's also take the name. And I can just take get name, I think it's better. Let's just take get ID. So now I'm using the getters and instead of the actual variables. So I have changed the toString now so that it will return the ID and the name for this particular person. Okay, so let's go back and test it again. Okay, so now it says 1 Peter Peterson. This looks a little bit more friendly than the other. And if I create another, and let's just do like this. And let's just make a new system.println for this. Oh, I need to change the reference here. Okay, so now we have provided some more useful and user-friendly informations to the user, and that is because we have provided our own custom toString implementation. And this is very important to know about, that Java has no other option than to print out this information if we don't tell it. If we don't provide the implementation in the class, it will default to the toString in the object class. And that is all it can do. And I think actually we can click on, you can see here if I hover over, it says object, public string toString, and if I click on it, I think it will go to the object class in Java, and it will just return, you can see get class, get name, and then this memory address that is actually based on the hash code. So that is it for this video about the toString method. It is important to know about when we want to display information in the console or in, let's say, graphical user interfaces in a list or something, when we want to provide a better representation. Okay, so thanks for watching this video. Hope you make this work, and see you in the next video about the object class. Bye bye.